Welcome back, everybody. Now today I'm taking a look at a product called the SideTrak, which is a second monitor for your laptop that attaches at the back of your laptop and gives you a second screen without the need for additional power. Does it really work? Let's find out in today's video. I was originally going to make this part of a larger gadget video, but when I posted a picture of the SideTrak on my social media, there's a lot of interest, so I thought maybe I would just do a dedicated video just to see how it actually works. I've actually had this in a stack of mail for a few months now. I've never actually communicated with the company. This was sent to me completely unsolicited, but when I opened it up and looked at it, I thought this might be of some interest, so I figured I would just give it a shot and see how it works. Now first up, I unboxed it a few days ago, so let's take a look at how that went. Before I open it up, they did send this nice note here. They said that it's an attachable and portable monitor for your laptop. It'll increase your productivity and save you time each week. Now I do edit on my laptop sometimes, and a second monitor would be huge. So let's see if this actually works. That's it? Oh wow. The SideTrak weighs about 1.5 pounds, and it should work with most laptops between 13 and 17.5 inches, although those with a rear kickstand it won't work with. The first thing you have to do is download and install the DisplayLink driver, which without a hitch, it really wasn't a problem. I haven't seen anybody reviewing it say that was a problem, so I did that. After that, you're supposed to restart your computer and then plug it in and wait 2.5 minutes. And here's how that went. I'm supposed to peel off the backing stickers, center it on the laptop, and press down for 30 seconds. All right, so this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch with these 4 things in there, doesn't it? Oh, wow. All right, well, this is going to be interesting. I hope if I don't like this, this comes off as easily as it goes on. Man, I hope I'm going to like this. Having this big thing attached to the back of my laptop it better be worth it. It could be. All right, so the first thing I gotta do is download the driver. So they give you this nice cord with it. And there are connectors on either side. One on this side, one on this side. You can use either one, but I installed the driver. I'm gonna restart my computer, and then you're supposed to plug it in and see what happens. Okay, my computer is booted up. Let's plug this in and see what happens. They say wait 2.5 minutes. It is plugged in, so I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see what happens. All right, I think about the longest 2.5 minutes of my life are over now, and it says to just slide it out. And, oh, whoa, wait a second. Oh wait, I gotta peel this off. I don't wanna have it duplicating what's on there. I wanna have it as a second monitor. What do you guys think about that? I think that's pretty cool. But let me see if I can set it up as an additional monitor, not just duplicating the same thing. Extend these displays. That's what I want to do. I want to extend it. There we go. So now my mouse moves across. Let me open up a file here. It's certainly a lot smaller than the screen I already have, but when I'm on the road editing video, it would be so nice to have that second display there. So let me see if I can actually do it. So normally when I'm editing my videos on the road, I've got just this monitor here, and I have this tiny preview screen, but if I could do this, see, now we are talking. That's amazing. All right, so like over here, I got a video playing on YouTube on this side. I'm taking a look at 3 different pet hair removers. And I can browse on Amazon this side. So far, I'm a little bit impressed. All right. I like it. I'm gonna play around with it, and if anything changes, I'll report back to you, but I already like the idea of this a lot. So as you can see in my unboxing, it attaches with magnets, although that includes attaching semi-impermanent magnets to the back of your laptop. But they also give you extra adhesives if you want to use it on a second laptop, or if you want to move it to a different laptop later on. I think you can buy additional adhesives for about 15 bucks for a set of them. So I actually played around with it for a couple days, and here's how it's going. They have connectors on either side. Most of the videos I've seen from them showing it being connected over here. I guess you'd call it a con, is that sometimes it's not so easy to slide out. And it's also not always easy. This is supposed to snap into place, which it's easy to not do that. I do like the fact that you can adjust it this way. Now it's only a 12.5-inch screen now, and so next to my 17-inch monitor, it looks kind of small. PC Magazine said that the brightness and the colors weren't as great as some of the other monitors they've tested. Now I'm not a professional monitor testing site, but it does look acceptable to me. Maybe not as bright as my main monitor is, but that doesn't really bother me so much. What does seem a little bit odd is having this tiny screen next to this big one. So it's kind of a junior second monitor rather than just an equal monitor. You know, it has no problem playing video, has no problem playing audio. So say I want to research the ShamWow mask, so I've got the video playing on my small screen, I've got the written article on my big screen. I could do the opposite. As much as I've been using it for the last couple of days, I've actually found it to be pretty useful. Now obviously at home I can just hook up a second monitor to my laptop. That's not really a big deal, but when I travel, which I haven't done much of in 2020, I always disliked editing video because I didn't have that second monitor that I'm used to. So this is something that really is going to be extremely helpful to me, especially when I'm editing on the road. I like to have a dedicated monitor for my preview while I'm editing on this side, so this is going to be a big help to me. So even though it's a 12.5-inch screen, let's see the size of this when it's pulled out here. It extends away from my laptop for about almost 14 inches, although the screen itself is 12.5 inches. And as far as thickness goes, it's about a 1/2 inch thick. To me, the biggest difference is actually the weight. Adding 1.5 pounds to the laptop's quite a bit. There's actually a really cool feature on this that I don't know if I would use, but I can see some people using it. You can slide it all the way out and all the way over. And then instead of extending your screen, you can duplicate your screen so the person on the other side can see what you're doing. So when you have your screen duplicated instead of extended, I can see the screen and you on the other side can see the same thing. Let's take a look at a couple of potential cons about the SideTrak. Number one is that it doesn't always slide out easily and it doesn't always close easily. Sometimes you feel like you're going to break it by shoving it in there. Even the instructions account for that. They say you're not going to break it, but it doesn't. It seems like it should slide it in and out a lot easier than it does sometimes. And it seems like it varies. Of course, on camera, it's going to go smoothly. Sometimes I have a problem sliding in and out. Other times I've noticed that when it's connected and I just close my laptop and the laptop goes into hibernate mode and I reopen it, the SideTrak doesn't work. So I actually have to restart my laptop to get it to reconnect with it. Another con is that if you're using the feature where it slides out and folds over, if you have the cable here and you forget to take it out and close it, like I did, you can end up breaking the cable, which I did. Fortunately, it'll use any USB-C cable, which I have plenty of, so I'm not worried about it. But it was a bit disappointing to break the cable, but I would think they would have accounted for that since it's a feature that they have built into it. The biggest con is that it's $300, and that is gonna dissuade some people from picking this up. Let me see how this fits in the laptop bag with the 1.5 pound, 1/2 inch extra SideTrak attached to it. It seems a little bit more snug, but it's fitting. I can make it work, yeah. If your laptop is already a tight squeeze in your laptop bag, it might be a problem. For me, I seem to have enough room. By the way, you can take this off here and move it to a second laptop because it's attached by magnets. In the box they give you, looks like a key card to a hotel room, but it looks like this is an item to scrape off the adhesives. And they give you an extra set if you want to use it on a second laptop or move to a different laptop if you replace yours. There is one issue that I've encountered after using this for a while. Here's the back of the computer. Normally it comes up, slide it out, slide it in. What I've noticed though is if you take it off and you're not real careful how you put it back on, like that seems like it's on there. Oh, see that? So what I found works best is if when you put it on there, you twist it around until it snaps into place, and then it's pretty sturdy. If you don't do that snap, you might find it falling off, which has happened to me a couple times. In the end, I do like the SideTrak. I think that the cost is going to be prohibitive to some people. There are competitors out there. There's one called the Trio by Mobile Pixels, which has a couple models from $250 to $310, so right around the same price range. So it's not the only game in town, but it does seem a bit expensive. And I'm not sure that a lot of people will really want to spend $300 on just having a small 12.5-inch monitor. So in the end, if you use a laptop, especially while traveling and you miss your second monitor, this could be a great solution. As long as you don't mind the $300 price tag, I think it's actually a pretty cool product. Have you used a SideTrak or something like it? Tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.